the Eagle. It's like the Chicago Eagle, the New York Eagle, the, you know, San Francisco Eagle. Like,
Is it like a franchise or does it just happen?
I think it just happens. I don't think it's a franchise. I might be wrong. I don't really know much about it. I don't think it's a franchise. But again, I might be wrong about that. Whatever. It's a leather bar. It's like a leather gay bar, very much so into like the kind of S&M kind of scene or whatever. I mean, it's not like crazy. There's not like people like beating the shit out of each other, but like, you know, everybody's wearing leather. It's, you know, very like pretty much nude. Everybody's like basically naked, and everybody's basically fucking wherever they want to fuck.
So do you go like wearing what you're gonna wear there, or do you change there?
So they have like, you know how they have coat check? They have like clothes check. So you wear what you're gonna wear under, and then when you get there, you check your clothes, and then you go into the bar. The thing is though, 2 years ago when I went, there was a straight couple there, and I'm sure they were probably like, oh, let's go to a gay bar, that'll be fun. And that was probably the one that was closest to their house or whatever, or their apartment, and they didn't know anything about what the Eagle was, and so they went there and just saw a bunch of like burly, hairy, older gay dudes decked out in leather fucking all around them. And I'm fairly certain that wasn't the gay bar experience they were looking for.
But it was probably way more memorable.
Oh,
than...
definitely way more memorable. They definitely have a story for, you know, their friends. But I don't think that's what they were looking for.
So did you go to the Chicago Eagle?
I don't know if they have one. I think I just said Chicago. Just, you know, Chicago definitely has leather bars. I don't know that they have an Eagle. New York has one. Detroit had one, and then it didn't have one, and now they're trying to like kind of resurrect it.
What was it called? I can't remember the name.
It was the Detroit Eagle.
Oh, the Detroit Eagle?
Yeah, that's what it was called. It exists again, but it's in a much smaller place, and it's kind of part of what is already a gay bar. The bar is called Menjo's.
Oh.
Yeah, and Menjo's has been around forever.
Menjo's,
Yeah, Menjo's has been around forever. And they just sort of started buying all the attached buildings on their block, and they finally like kind of own the whole block now.
Yeah.
And like the last piece that they bought is what they've now turned into the Detroit Eagle. I've never been there.
Why not?
Because quite frankly, I am a slut, and I would probably know way too many people from non-slut activity that would go there. So I cannot put that side of me out there in front of professionals.
Wait, but wouldn't they be at the Eagle too? And wouldn't they be all strapped up and
Yes, and that's fine for them. But I cannot do that. I cannot do that as a Christian.
You could go and save so many people.
But yeah, I haven't been there. I wasn't out yet when the old one still existed. I mean, I was, but it was like right at the beginning of being out, and I wasn't ready for that experience yet. I was still finding myself. But yeah, I've been to the New York Eagle. That's the only Eagle that I've been to. I haven't really been to any of the other ones.
How was the New York one?
It's crazy. I mean, it's huge. It's like really big. There's like there's a patio up on the roof, and then there's like a second floor dance floor, and then like bar and dance floor on the second floor, and then on the main floor used to just be like a bar and like some pool tables, but they kind of opened up. They always had this like area like kind of across from the bar. Like if you're walking in, the bar is on your right hand side, and then they had this like large area that was always just kind of like closed off on the left hand side that they finally like did something with, and that now is like a huge dance floor with like a bar. And there's not a lot of dancing going on that dance floor. Let me just tell you that.
So right when you walk in, can you see stuff? Or
No, I mean, there's guys walking around. Like, you'll probably see guys in, like, jock straps or whatever. But, like, there's nothing... Like, right when you walk in, there's no, like... Nobody's, like, having sex or anything like that. It's not until you go into the main big room. And then it's just kind of, like, one corner of it. But eventually, as the night goes on, it ends up just being the whole dance floor.
that is amazing. Just the energy too. Like to still have that late in the night.
Yeah, no. I mean, when you leave that place at like 1 a.m., the line is still around the block to get in. Like every time I've gone like kind of early. I've gotten there about like 10, and I kind of just get in. Like I just go right in at 10. It's pretty dead at 10, so you kind of just have to like hang out for like an hour or two. But then it like picks up like crazy. Like all of a sudden you blink your eye and it's just like madness.
Are there any places like that you would never go to again?
I mean, there's not a lot of places like that I've been.
What about any bathhouses?
Bathhouses? I mean, there's two of them. There's two of them in Indianapolis. I've only been to one. I haven't gone to the other one. There's one. It's called Club Indianapolis. It's like in downtown Indianapolis. That one's like decent. That one's like pretty good. It's small, but it's like fun. Then there's another one. It's actually like a couple blocks away from Black Circle.
Convenient.
Everything I've read about that place is just scary to me.
Oh.
So I've never been there, but I would imagine that would maybe be the one that, like, if I went there, like, okay, I did it.
So do you want to experience that at least one time?
I kind of do want to go there once just to like go there, but it's hard to convince myself to go there because, like, I mean, I do get down to Indianapolis a few times a year, but it's not like I'm there all the time. So like when I'm down there, it's like I kind of just want to go to Club India.